Hello everybody, this is Baka Zombie and welcome back to another Pokemon VGC videos in Pokemon Champions. Today we're going to be trying out Meganium. It's one of the new exciting Megas on the scene with its new ability Mega Soul. It acts as if all of Meganium's attacks are being used in harsh sunlight, which gives it a lot of interesting plays in different kinds of weather. So we're going to be running Meganium with a rain team. Because even though we're in the rain, it still acts like it's in harsh sunlight. So we've got Dazzling Gleam, Weather Ball, which is always a Fire-type move on Meganium. So it gives it Fire-type coverage. You have Solar Beam. I currently have Earth Power in there. I forgot I'm going to switch that to Protect. Earth Power is nice to hit, like, Arcanines and other Fire types that are grounded. But I think the rest of our team kind of covers that. So Meganium doesn't have to do it. I'd rather have Protect. So we're going to switch that right in a bit. Outside of Meganium, we're going to be running our Sneasler, who is carrying the White Herb, Fake Out, Rock Slide, Dire Claw, Close Combat. I decided to go with Rock Slide over something like Protect or Taunt or Coaching or many of the other good moves that Sneasler gets because I want something that kind of covers Charizard. I know we have our Rain mode that kind of does that as well, but just a little extra insurance, if you will. We'll see if that ends up needing to be there or if we can change it. Next, we have our Chaludon, however you want to say it. Ours is Run, Protect, Draco, Meteor, Flash Cannon, Electro Shot with Stamina. This is our Rain guy, one of our Rain guys. Special attacker, kind of bulky, hangs out, you know the drill. Pelipper is there to set up the Rain with Tailwind, also has Weather Ball, because it is Water type in the Rain, and it's stronger than a lot of his other Water type moves, and more accurate. But if we are in something like sun or sand or snow, I mean, typically it happens in sun because they'll have like Venusaur or something out. You can use Weather Ball as a fire type move, hit their Venusaur or whatever is weak to fire. Also carrying Hurricane because it's 100% accurate in the rain, Tailwind for speed control, and Wide Guard to help stop things like Earthquake, Rock Slide, Heat Wave, that kind of stuff. Then we have Basculegion, another one of our rain sweepers. Swift Swim, Mystic Water, Protect, Aqua Jet, Last Respects, Wave Crash. If you can get Basculegion out Last Respects does a ton of damage. Otherwise, you're just hitting Wave Crash in the rain, basically, with him. And then we have our little Clefable, our Mushy Mushy. This is my Hawlucha guy. I've literally only run into one of the Hawlucha No Guard strats so far, but it was enough to make me want to have a counter to it all the time. And Clefable's that counter. You can use Follow Me to redirect the entrainment so that it can't give its ally its ability. You're just going to take it from them. But outside of that, Clefable helps protect the other Pokemon with its Follow Me. Also has Helping Hand to boost their attack, and then Life Dew to help heal them as well. So this is the team. If you want to try it out for yourself, there will be a code in the description so you can test it. Otherwise, we're going to get into testing right now. Okay, our first team, we got Mega Floette, Charizard, Aerodactyl, Sneasler, Incineroar, and King Gambit. I like our rain mode. It's pretty decent all the way around. I don't think we start with it, though. What I was doing when we had Garchomp on the team, I'd lead Garchomp and Basculegion, and then I could decide from there which Mon I wanted to use as my attacker and bring in Pelipper for the other one. Yeah, you get the extra music for the membership. Meganium, honestly, it's no, it's actually kind of terrible. Meganium's kind of awful into this team, so unfortunately we won't have our Mega here. But I think we just kind of deal with that. Having Flip Turn on Basculegion or U-Turn on Sneasler would actually be kind of nice. So I could swap in the Pelipper after the Charizard Mega Evolves. Just trying to think, because if they lead Incineroar, I don't want Basculegion in. I'm gonna lead our Chulodon. Our Chaludon. Archaludon. Archie Darchie. Charizard, Aerodactyl. Okay, I like to see that. That's a nice lead for me. Now in comes Sly Coop and the boy Arc. So I'm going to fake out Zard. And then Flash Cannon the Arrow. The Aerodactyl probably sets up Tailwind here. Charizard does Mega Evolve. So now I can bring in Pelipper next turn and just get rid of their Stun. Drought. Fake out on the Charizard. Aerodactyl goes for Earthquake here instead of Tailwind. I don't mind that. Owie. Stamina boost on the Archaludon. Charizard flinches. And Flash Cannon to Arrow. Is it Focus Sash? It is, in fact, Focus Sash. That's fair. Okay, now I switch out Sneasler for Pelipper. And Archaludon... I think it takes both attacks here. So I'm going to Electro Shot into Charizard. If I can just remove Charizard from here, that would be great. Brave Bird. I wish Aerodactyl got Brave Bird. That'd be nice. Dual Wing Beat. Tried to get rid of the Sneasler. So my Archaludon should definitely survive the turn then. Weather Ball into the Archaludon. Weather Ball Charizard is fun. Another stamina boost. I'm just getting to be bulky boy. Electro Shot, which is typically a 2-turn move that increases your special attack by 1 stage. But because we're in the rain, it now becomes 1 turn. Boom! Charizard's dead. I win the Weather War now. My reign is here until the 5 turns are over. And the longer Archaludon is here, the longer, or the more of an issue it becomes. Sneasler comes in. I'm going to Tailwind here, and I'm just going to protect Archaludon because I don't want to get faked out. Faked out Earthquake. I should survive it, but it's just damage I don't need to be taking. If I can just protect instead. Okay, Sneasler does not go for Fake Out. Instead goes for Rock. Aerodactyl goes for Rock Slide. It hits Pelipper. That should just kill me, unfortunately. That's fine. I kind of just needed him here for rain setup. I think Sneasler is going to go for Close Combat here. Yeah, didn't even bother with the Fake Out. I am +2 to my defenses. I can bring in Basculegion here and just blow the Sneasler out of the water. Quite literally. Because I have Swift Swim, so I'll be outspeeding him so I can Wave Crash into him and just kill him. And then with Archaludon, I can Electro Shot again. Get my special attack up 2 stages now. There's been no Mega Evolution here. So either they don't have the Mega Stone. Well, because Aerodactyl didn't. No, wait. They did Mega Ball Charizard. What am I talking about? Wave Crash. Adamant Mystic Water in the Rain. Yep, you're dead. You're dead, Sneasler. Then Aerodactyl go for Dual Wing Beat into the Basculegion. I'm going to survive it. And then Archaludon blows this Aerodactyl up. And gets a special attack increase for free. It's interesting just going full offense with the Aerodactyl, not trying to set up anything. I mean, I guess you didn't really need to at that point because you were faster than me, except for my Sneasler, but if he was trying to knock out Sneasler. So, forfeit. First game of the night ends in a forfeit. We've got Incineroar, Gengar, Machagacha, King Gambit, Tyranitar, Kamo-O. This is a Sand team. Possibly Sand Trick Room. Gengar sometimes runs Trick Room. Especially with how slow his whole team is, I'm thinking it might be the case. And if that is the case, how do we deal with it? Meganium will be good late game. We just have to get rid of Gengar and Incineroar, and then Meganium's really good. I can't destroy Gengar with this team, turns out. And there's going to be a fake out. I think they're leading Incineroar Gengar, so I might just need to stall Trick Room out. Gengar's going to be Focus Sash. They're going to make sure that they can get off their Trick Room. We're going to go Pelly. Pelly or Chuladon. Meganium. Oh, no. Sneasler. Pelly or Chaladon, Meganium. Oh, I don't know if that's right. I wanted to bring Clefable to try and stall, but I kind of need the Sneasler and Meganium. Ever used to your mons? Well, they might be primed to be swapped out then. Yep, Gengar and Incineroar like I expected. We got Sneasler and Pelipper here. In all honesty, I want this Incineroar just off the field. So what I'm going to do is fake out the Incineroar and Weather Ball the Incineroar. If I just remove Incineroar, that's one less thing for Meganium to worry about. And then we just have to get rid of Gengar. Oh, it's Mega Gengar. That's interesting. I can't swap out now, which kind of sucks. I did not expect to see Mega Gengar here. Oh, and Incineroar. That's a good play. That's a good play. Okay, so Gengar's going to get tricked. Oh, Gengar's using Parasong, are you? Huh. Okay. It's a Parasong Gengar. I was not ready for this. I was fully expecting Trick Room to go up here. So, now we're going to close combat the Incineroar. Because I think Tyranitar might want to come in on that spot. And then with Pelipper, I'm going to Weather Ball because if Tyranitar comes in, he'll be super effective on Gengar. I was not expecting that turn one. Good on ya. You tricked me good. But now let's see if I can trick you good. Bring in Tyranitar for Incineroar. Incineroar switches. Ah, for Sinestro. Alright. I mean, this Weather Ball's... Oh, never mind. Gengar's protecting. Cool. Oh, God. We're just getting outplayed, unfortunately. I was fully not ready for Parasong. So down to 2. Gengar can't protect this turn. I almost want to make sure I don't kill anything. I'm going to Dire Claw into the Gengar, because I think the Gengar switches here. I think they're hoping I kill something. So I'm going to Dire Claw and Tailwind. I think they're going to switch. Okay, they didn't switch Gengar. I could have just destroyed their Gengar then. That kind of sucks. But I put the Gengar to sleep, so that's something. And I do get Tailwind up. Which is another something. Their Paris drops to 1. Gengar needs to switch out here or dies. So now I double into it. Because it's not going to be able to protect. It has to take a turn of sleep here. Or no, my Sneasler went before it, so it technically could wake up here, I guess. You know what, I'm going to Hurricane the Sinestro. Because if it switches into Incineroar or Tyranitar, close combat's going to do a ton of damage. Parasong can be devastating when you're not ready for it. That's how it sneaks into metas. People aren't ready for it, then a couple people get a win with it. Oh, King Gambit, you're dead. You're heckin' dead, mate. Ah, never mind, you have Rage Powder. Yeah, you're not dead. I forget the thing gets Rage Powder. You land the Hurricane, though. Which doesn't kill. If I would have Dire Clawed there, could have gotten rid of the Sinestro. We do get the Confusion. Citrus Berry, though. Spirit Brain? Alright. The nice thing is that Gengar is asleep, so we can try to do something about it. Meganium. Electro Shot, Mega Evolve. Weather Ball. I'm going into King Gambit. He probably protects. I'm just in such a bad position right now, unfortunately. This would be a time it'd be nice to have Earth Power on Meganium, but Sinestro withdraws into Incineroar. Protect on King Gambit, maybe? Fine, I'm not physical attacker. Okay, he doesn't have Tyranitar. Which I should have put together by now. Okay, the King Gambit does not protect. We can get this Electro Shot off. And this Weather Ball, so the King Gambit's dead. Rain stops, which sucks because now he can Flare Blitz me for full damage. Gengar comes in, but is asleep. I kind of have to Draco Meteor the Gengar. You know what? We trust in our Chuladon. We're gonna Flash Cannon the Gengar. Protect Meganium. Incineroar fakes out into Meganium. Flash Cannon. Not enough. He wakes up. Did he trigger him? No, he's just incredibly fucking slow. It's crazy how slow you can make Gengar. Get my stamina boost, which is nice. I get leftovers. Oh, I had Tailwind up. But Incineroar still... No, Incineroar you take out. Okay, so the Gengar might be faster now. I just kind of lose this, unfortunately. I think this Gengar is a little bulkier, so it's just slower in general. But it should still outspeed me. I had Tailwind up. I completely forgot. Perish Song. Okay, well, I have to win in 3 turns. Draco Meteor. Does this KO Incineroar at +1? No. He probably has Citrus. No, no Citrus. Weather Ball. Gengar's gone. Hold the phone. Meganium. Hold strong. Live this Flare Blitz, you idiot. Oh, Parting Shot. Okay, that's fine. There's a chance to win. Sinestcha comes in. Sinestcha's low. There's 3 turns. So they're gonna fake out here. I have to play this right. So they're gonna fake out to waste a turn. I could protect, which brings us down to 2, but that's leaving Sinestcha time to just be around. I'm gonna Draco the Incineroar, and I'll Weather Ball the Sinestcha. I'm gonna get rid of one of them, is my goal here. Fake out into Meganium. Okay. Draco Meteor connects. Is this enough at minus... I think we're -2? Yes, Incineroar's gone. Okay, the Sinestcha can be annoying, but with Meganium Weather Ball, we might be able to pull this out. Sinestcha used Life Dew, which does heal it a little bit, but Meganium is faster, and we have super effective Weather Ball on it. Unfortunately, our Chaladon is basically worthless right now. And they forfeit! We won! We beat the Parasong team! Hot diggity damn. Yeah, even if he faked out my Archaladon there instead of Meganium, Meganium would have killed Machagacha there then, and then it would have just been Incineroar, and we Dazzling Gleam and Draco then. Nice! This is hard Trick Room. We got Incineroar, Conkeldurr, Farigiraf, Arcanine, Hisui, Mimikyu, and Archaludon. So either the Mimikyu or the Farigiraf are going to be the ones to set up Trick Room. They're both immune to Fake Out. Their Incineroar could be sitting next to him trying to fake him out. Mimikyu probably has the Mental Herb, so it can't be taunted. Not that I have taunt anyway. I don't have any other ways to guarantee flinch. I could try to flinch with Rock Slide, but that's not guaranteed. I could Dire Claw to try and put him to sleep. So I think Sneasler is a must bring. And then I need something next to it that's going to really scare them. Which is what? Nothing. I'm gonna bring Pelly, because I guess I can hit the Incin. I think a late game Basculegion will be really good. And it's either Archaludon or Meganium. Does Meganium really do anything here? I mean, kind of against the Conch, but outside of that, not really. So I think I go my own Archaladon. I didn't bring toilet paper here and blow my nose. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Okay. So, I'm thinking Incineroar wants to fake out Sneasler. I'm going to try and Dire Claw this Farigiraf and try to put it to sleep. And then I will Weather Ball the Incineroar. If it doesn't fake out Pelipper, then I'm hopefully just take out the Incineroar. I guess I could have went for Hurricane to try and get a confusion on the Farigiraf. Would have been another option. Fake out into Pelipper. Okay. Dire Claw. Can you get the sleep? Got the poison, the worst one! I needed sleeper paralysis. Here comes Trick Room. Okay. So Farigiraf is going to try to... use Psychic Noise on my Sneasler. So I switch Sneasler for Archalada. It's pretty safe to Weather Ball, Steel into Incineroar. The only thing that's going to resist it is their Archaludon. Farigiraf use Psychic instead of Psychic Noise, that's fine either way. Get the Stamina boost. Parting Shot from Incin into my Pelly. And who comes in? Sin. Archaludon. Okay. That was the one I couldn't have come in, and it did. So. There's a Weather Ball. Does Dick All. Gets a Stamina boost. Well, it didn't do Dick All. It did decent. I think he's going to try to Electro Shot me. Either try to just Draco me or Electro Shot me. I'm going to Electro Shot his Farigiraf. The unfortunate thing is I think I just have to let Pelipper die. Wide Guard won't help us here. I guess I go for Hurricane. Yeah, I'll go for Hurricane, but I'm going to die, I think. Psychic into Pelly. Maybe he's not then. Pelly lived. Does he Draco me? No, he did Electro Shot. You got lucky I didn't die. Are you not Electro Shotting Pelipper? Are you Electro Shotting Duraludon? You are. That still did an ass ton, dude. We're being resisted? It's times like these. I wish I had Raichu on this team. Farigiraf's down. No, in fact, I don't want more viewers, Flabby. Get the hell out of here is what you can do. Hurricane on the Archaludon. Do I get Confusion? Nope. Nope, nope. Who comes in? It's gonna be Incineroar. It is in fact gonna be Incineroar. Incineroar's gonna try and fake out Pelipper to try and just kill it. And then try to kill my Archaludon, so I'm gonna protect Archaludon, bring in Sneasler. Because then I have fake out pressure next turn on his Archaludon. Fake out into the Sneasler. Archaludon tries to Electro Shot me again. So he's increasing its special attack one more stage. Okay. It's not... Oh, it does. So, okay, this is the last turn of Trick Room. So I protect on my Archaludon and fake out the Archaludon. Their Archaludon protected. That's fine. I kind of figured. Oh. That's right. I just protected. That's fine. Oh, it's less fine. Oh, I eat that. I eat that. And I will continue to eat it. The rain does stop now. And Twisted Dimensions return to normal. The Incineroar having close combat is kind of wild. I'm going to Draco into their Archaludon, and then close combat their Incin. If he switches his Archaludon out, it loses all of its boosts. If he switches the Incin out, someone's taking a close combat, which I forget what else is on his team, but nothing's really going to enjoy it from what I remember. Close combat. Just KO's Incin. Draco Meteor. This will kill at +1. This is why hard Trick Room is hard to run, because as soon as they stall out your Trick Room, you kind of just fall apart. I love hard Trick Room, but it is incredibly hard to make work, specifically because of this. Conkeldurr comes out last. Conkeldurr shouldn't be able to do too much to Basculegion. I guess it could knock me off if Conkeldurr still gets that. I don't want to Dire Claws and give it Guts if it's carrying Guts. So I'm just going to close combat it. You can Mach Punch, but it won't do much to Archaludon. Can forfeit. We're making all the kids forfeit tonight. Nice, nice. Rotom Wash avoids Rock Slides. Nice. Speaking of Rock Slides, we have a Sand Team with Incineroar, Tyranitar, Excadrill, Sylveon, Dragapult, and Melodic. Melodic does not like Meganium. This whole team doesn't like Meganium outside of the Incineroar. And even Incineroar doesn't love it, especially when I have Rain up. So, I could do the old Sneasler Basculegion. I'm gonna go Sneasler, Basculegion, Pelipper, Meganium. What about Archaludon? Do I bring Archaludon? Not really. Not really, no. It's your Rock Size being dodged? Whoops. Whoops. You have those battles, unfortunately. I was having some terrible luck last night. Well, I like missed 3 or 4 moves in a row, and then they crit me. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, Tyranitar is here. It could still be Mega Tyranitar, so I don't necessarily want to... bring in Pelipper yet. Excadrill protects. Okay, they didn't Mega Evolve. Basculegion protects. Tyranitar also protects. Nobody wanted to get faked out, I guess. I guess nobody wants to get faked out. I see how it is. I wonder if they're also, like, fishing for me. Because Tyranitar and Excadrill... excuse me. Tyranitar and Excadrill are the only ones that can Mega Evolve. So it's one of them. Huh. The problem is Excadrill outspeeds me and Earthquakes me to death. So I'm going to bring in Meganium. And then we're going to Wave Crash the Tyranitar. There's the Mega Evolution. Got him. Heckin' got him, dude. It had to be one of these two. And Mega Excadrill and Sand isn't as good as normal Excadrill. Do we see an Earthquake? High horsepower into the Meganium. Ouch. That kind of hurt more than I would like it to. And Tyranitar doesn't get to attack until after me. I Wave Crash. Mystic Water boosted. Adamant dead. My weather is the only weather. Critical hit. My Meganium's already almost a 50% health. I don't love that. Sylveon comes in. I switch Meganium for Pelipper. I'm just going to Wave Crash into the Sylveon because I think Excadrill tries to protect here. Or switches. Either way, I blow up the Sylveon. Meganium. Meganium. Here's my Drizzile. Wave Crash. He didn't protect the extra drill. I could have just destroyed him. He might be Focus Sash, but Sylveon's gone, which is also a big threat, so don't mind that. And Excadrill goes for Rock Slide. Gets the KO on the Basculegion. Crits him. I wonder if the crit mattered. It isn't stab, so possibly. But now I bring in the Sneasler. And Incineroar comes in. I fake out Weather Ball and Incineroar to fake out the Excadrill. Excadrill protects. That's fine. I just didn't want it getting a free ground type move into my Sneasler. I've noticed you like to call him Krogunk. Okay. Almost a null turn outside of my Pelipper getting hit. I double attacked the Excadrill here. No, I double attacked the Incin. Because the Excadrill, well, they're both kind of a problem for Meganium. Excadrill's less of one. Incin's gone. Actually, no, Incineroar would have been less of one, because we're in the rain. But he's gone anyway. And Excadrill should only be able to KO one of my mons. He's gonna Rock Slide. That'll get rid of Pelipper, but not Sneasler. So we're good. We are good. Aww. I'm sad Pelipper now. Alright. Meganium comes in. I could just not Mega Evolve so that Iron Head isn't super effective on me, but if he's Iron Heading me, that means Sneasler gets 2 attacks. Forfeit. Okay. Making all the kids forfeit tonight. Shilane. Okay, they have a Clefable. Clefable, King Gambit, Sneasler, Dragonite, Delphox, and Basculegion. They kind of have a counter to Rain, which is cool to see. So I think they're going to lean into that, so they'll probably bring Basculegion and Dragonite. Not that Meganium... I mean, Meganium doesn't like Dragonite, obviously. Or King Gambit, or Sneasler. Actually, Meganium doesn't like this team very much at all, I'm going to be honest. But our Chaulodon kind of clears a lot of these. I might go Sneasler or Chaulodon and have Pelipper in the back to try and scare something. Or, like, fake them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that. And then it's either Basculegion or Meganium. And I'm thinking Meganium. Because outside of the Sneasler is going to be my biggest issue. Which Basculegion kind of deals with. But Basculegion hates, like, King Gambit and Dragonite, and if they get their Basculegion in a better spot. Could always put Quick Guard on Talon, or you don't have Talon, or no, you do have Talonflame now. You could always Quick Guard your Talonflame, and then they can't fake anybody out. I mean, you're using your Talonflame turn, but that guarantees your Tyranitar gets a turn then. Okay, they lead Basculegion and Sneasler. What I'm going to do is bring in my Pelly. And I'm going to Electro Shot their Basculegion. I think the Sneasler might just fake me out, though. Hold on. Hold on. Fake out on the Sneasler. No. I think we do it. I think we rip it. Pelly comes in. Our Chaulodon and Electro Shot into the Basculegion. He probably just fakes me out, but if he does, he gives me a stamina boost. So, we take those. I think he's going to Wave Crash into my Sneasler. Sneasler protects. That's even better. We might just destroy their Basculegion. Flip turn. Okay, well, less cool. Well, something's coming in on an Electro Shot. Clefable. PP. Clefable down to 56%. I'm going to Tailwind with Pelipper and protect our Chaladon. Helping Hand from Clefable into the Sneasler, trying to close combat me to death. But I protected. Got him. Yep. Tailwind. I wish I would have Hurricane the Sneasler. It might be Focus Sash Sneasler, though. I'm going to Hurricane here into Sneasler. And then I'll Flash Cannon the... Clefable. Clefable went for Follow Me. I was kind of expecting that. I just need to live at close combat, basically, what has to happen here. I don't really have defense investment, which might make it so I die. But I live in Earthquake from a Garchomp, but that is split damage. So this should kill the Clefable, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. I did outspeed Sneasler with Archaladon, which is good to note. Close combat. I do live it, just barely. Is it White Herb? It's not White Herb, so it's probably Focus Sash. But we did just see me outspeed it. So I could double into it here. It's just if it has Protect or not. And what the ally Pokemon is going to be. Dragonite. Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to Hurricane the Sneasler. And then, what's Tailwind looking like? 2 turns? I'll protect our Chaladon. I will protect our Chaladon. Extreme Speed Dragonite into the Archaladon. Fair enough. I think I would have lived it. But I did get a +1 stamina, and I resist. It did have a Focus Sash. So now the Sneasler is fast. Because it gets the Unburden boost. I went for Dire Claw into Pelly. Pelipper lived. Did I get poisoned? No, I went to sleep. That's even worse. I'd rather died. I just wanted to die. That's pretty terrible. They still have a full health Basculegion, too. Trying to figure out here. So they're going to E-Speed Pelipper and just attack our Chaladon. I let Pelipper go down for sure. Our Chaladon, I'm going to try and get the Protect off, but it probably won't happen. Sneasler protects. Okay. Why? I get the double protect. Scale Shot into my Chaladon, trying to get a speed boost off of me. Rain stops. Tailwind does peter out. I'm going to Weather Ball Sneasler. I'm going to go for Draco onto the Dragonite. E-Speed into Pelly. Okay, he made the right play there. If he would have tried doing what he did last turn, he might have just thrown, but Sneasler close combats. Okay. Now I bring in my Sneasler and my Meganium. The Dragonite hasn't... Is it just not Mega Dragonite? Because it's definitely Mega Delphox. I wonder if they just don't have Mega Dragonite, which would be weird. I'm going to fake out... I expect the Sneasler to protect, so I'm going to fake out the Dragonite. Mega Evolve. Dazzling Gleam. Sneasler withdrew. So now that means Basculegion gets to get damage for free. And I'm pretty sure I don't KO Dragonite here. And as long as it's not Inner Focus Dragonite for some dumb reason. Nope, it is multi-scale. Now Dazzling Gleam's going to do a ton of damage. Alright, I have to close combat the Dragonite because I need my Unburden boost. And then I Solar Beam the Basculegion. This turn goes out without a hitch, we should be fine. As long as Sneasler doesn't die here, we're fine. Sneasler just can't die. Extreme Speed into Sneasler. We live that. It's what the Basculegion... Ah, they doubled Sneasler. Yeah. That was the smart play. That was the smart play, because now their Sneasler just kills my Meganium. Yeah, that was the smart play. I'm thinking more and more that Sneasler needs Protect. Because I have just never used Rock Slide. To be fair, we faced one Charizard so far. But it wasn't really an issue. So I think we put Protect on Sneasler. Because Protect could have saved us there. If I would have protected and Dazzling Gleamed. I mean, the Dire Claw just kills me because it's 4 times super effective, but a man can dream, you know. A man can dream, you know. I probably shouldn't have been so aggressive with my Archulodon and been more precious with it. I think Archulodon in the late game would have been good to have, but who knows. So yeah, we're gonna go for Protect on Sneasler. Damn, that would have gotten me into... It probably wouldn't have got me the Master Ball. I would have been close, though. Alright, edit team.